Risk tolerance is described as a measure of your willingness to accept higher risk in exchange for higher potential returns. In other words, it is a measure of how much risk one can handle. High risk tolerance people are aggressive investors because they are willing and ready to accept losing their capital in search for higher potential returns. Low risk tolerance investors are called risk averse and are regarded as conservative investors. They are more concerned with capital reservations. Example of conservative risk tolerance investors are the retirees that have spent decades building a nest egg and are unwilling to allow any aggressive risky investment that will impact their capital. Conservative investors will rather invest on investment products or vehicles that are guaranteed and highly liquid. Something like investment in bank certificates of deposit, money markets, or treasury for income and capital preservation. Let's consider an example of three investors who sees 50% drops in the value of their portfolio. One of the investors, let's say, is Mike James, and is around 90 years old, and he has made billions of dollars as a certified financial analyst and an investor. His estimated net worth is around, let's say, is 10.7 billion. And another investor is by the name Sherry Phillips. She is in her late 40s and has worked as safety officer in a gas company. But she has a family and also 25 years to retirement. Let's say her net worth, she has around 100,000 in her portfolio. Finally, the third investor by the name Brandon White at the age of, let's say, 15 years old, and is just beginning to experience investment career. Let's say, his net worth is around $2,000. So the first example by the name of the Michael James will be willing to lose 50% of his portfolio and he still have enough capital needed to meet the family needs, which is that could be because it's worth 10.7 billion. That will be 50% of it is willing to lose it, and he still have enough money, about 5.3 billion dollars in his account to still take care of his family and meet other potential needs. Whereas Sherry Phillips, however, does not have the capacity to tolerate any risk, even though he has more money than Brandon. But a hit of 50% on his 100,000 portfolio will drop it to $50,000. So that will be devastating for his investment because she has family to support and she is already nearing the retirement age. Whereas Brandon, she is at the age of 15 years old, has the capacity to absorb the 50% loss on his net worth of $2,000, which will put the money to around 1,000 in his account. He is willing to lose that because he is still very young and he still have so many years to retirement, and if we still have the opportunity to invest more, and will be willing to learn and invest more before his retirement age. So am I risk averse or not? I am risk averse because of my financial capability. I always have the motive to preserve. I always prefer capital reservation in the long run than losing my entire capital, because I'm actually not far away from the retirement age and I don't have enough liquid in my pocket. Thank you.